following is an update and technical analysis on Palantir, a company of the technology sector in software based upon the weekly interval, the much larger outer layer of the time realms. And we were banging on the all-time major reactionary high of 2021 in its IPO inception, potentially setting up which would call a double top formation pattern, zooming into the daily interval. And we are gearing up with additional clues on the horizon here. And we talked about bear traders and or short sellers beginning to borrow and sell into the 45.21 price resistance and really to the button right off that key inflection point. Short sellers are already up potentially around the 7% range, and that has been a plethora of action since breaking its primary minor reactionary uptrend line off a beautiful rising bearish wedge pattern, with negative and bearish divergences continuing to construct on a level that has been spanning near a full year back in February, only increasing the odds of a much larger drop to come. And make no mistake about it, that is a confirmed breakdown sell signal with near-term negative divergences here constructed on multiple indicators. You have the oscillator histogram beginning to violently expand momentum and acceleration within the undercuts of its zero line threshold. You had the biggest volume spike since its IPO inception, and that could be very well the transitioning of shares and selling, and a ton of short sellers beginning to pile in off what you would call a clean head and shoulder classic looking top, with your right shoulder in with the neckline being the 50-day moving average in its primary uptrend line off the rising bearish wedge pattern. Make no mistake about it, this could be the beginning stages with the stock sliding as October fades into November, and an additional backtest off its 50-day moving average resistance. The bearish voices are continuing to grow louder, cautioning that while Palantir's vision may be epic, the market rewards those who meet the present with profits, and not just those who dream of tomorrow and an all-out potential emergency rush towards the exit doors on a complete backfill of the gap. Long traders, bull traders would need to have a whipsaw-like reaction, break out above its 50-day moving average to go on to retest the 45.21 price resistance in correlation of the primary minor uptrend line resistance. Call it a duo and or triple transitioning point of resistance, just a ton of resistance up above, where they need to avoid undercutting the call it double bottoming rally, call it the 40.81 price handle, would need to be defended at all costs on a knee-jerk whipsaw-like reaction, re-challenging the negative and bearish divergences that were constructed on multiple key technical momentum indicators, only increasing the odds to burn them out, take out all-time highs, enter escape velocity, only increasing short sellers to pile towards the emergency exit doors.